Just to go there.
Next go ahead.
Communications company and Village Roadshow, Australia's leading film company. Now you may not be aware of this, but since production commenced here in 1988, 14 feature films, 14 television movies and 14 television series have been shot here. Movies like The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the $43 million Street Fighter starring Jean-Claude Van Damme and The Phantom, and TV series like Mission Impossible, Dolphin Cove, Animal Park, Time Traps, Paradise Beach, Pacific Drive, and of course the new adventures of Skippy. Oh, coming up ahead, ladies and gentlemen, is Warner Brothers Movie World's latest spine-tingling attraction, Lethal Weapon the Ride. This exciting, suspended, looping roller coaster is the only one of its kind in the Southern Hemisphere, and themed on the action-packed Mel Gibson and Danny Glover's Lethal Weapon movies. Now this ride is described as the silent screamer, which means you drop so fast that you can't even hear yourself scream.
Make it bet.
To our left is the administration building, the nerve centre of our film production operations. Behind these walls, creativity blends with financial reality. And when directors and producers are on set, you'll find them in this building working with other people who make movies possible. Like the writers, for instance. Now, scripts are often changed many times, even after filming is started. Writers are easy to find, though. You just look for the person with the glazed eyes tearing their hair out. The casting people work in there too. They help choose the actor that will play a part of the movie or TV series. So Louie and I are always very nice to them, aren't we, Louie? And down the corridor are the screening rooms every day at the end of filming. The director or producer watch the unedited film shot the day before. Or if necessary, we do now have the technology to beam these dailies and rushes by satellite to a producer anywhere in the world. As we turn the corner, to our left is our lagoon set, used in many exciting scenes of Mission Impossible and Dolphin Cove. Dolphin Cove was also filmed in our sister park, SeaWorld. SeaWorld is open from 10 a.m. daily, folks, and is definitely worth a visit.
I think the TV series. So it's a TV series.
We're passing our film processing laboratory operated by AtLab. It's in here where the unedited dailies and rushes are processed and made ready for the director and the producer to view in the screening rooms. Oh, now entering our costume shop and wardrobe store, the largest clothes closet in Australia. Now there are over 200,000 costumes housed in this building, everything from the boots Mel Gibson wore in Gallipoli to the hat Tom Selleck wore in Quickly Down Under. Now ahead of the display cases, you'll see costumes worn by Michael Keaton in Batman, Faye Dunaway in Bonnie and Clyde, costumes from Batman Forever as worn by Tommy Lee Jones,
Cool.
Drew Barrymore,
Pacific Drive wardrobe.
and Debbie Lazar. The outfit Natalie Wood wore in The Great Race. The beautiful gown Michelle Pfeiffer wore in Dangerous Liaisons. And the police uniform Sylvester Stallone wore in Demolition Man. By the end of the building is occupied by Queensland's branch of Summerson Film Services, the largest film equipment suppliers in the world. Ahead is our latest soundstage, Soundstage 6, which has a shooting area of 1,674 square metres. Bringing our total soundstage area to over 7,000 square metres and confirming our position as the largest purpose-built film studios in the Southern Hemisphere. Now the land between here and Studio Village, including Wet n Wild Water Park and the hill behind Soundstage 6 is all owned by Warner Roadshow, and plans are in place for even further development. We're now passing Soundstage 5, the largest totally integrated soundstage in the Southern Hemisphere. Soundstage 5 is now in preparation for the Village Roadshow television series 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Prior to that, Soundstage 5 and 6 were used to film The Phantom, which starred Billy Zane, who appeared in Memphis, Belle, and with Nicole Kidman in Decom. We're now passing Soundstage 4, which was recently used to film a Disney production called Beverly Hills Family Robinson, which is a 90s version of the Swiss Family Robinson. Prior to that, it was used to film the one-hour action-adventure series, Flipper, and it's currently being used for the second series of Flipper. Oh, here we have the Soundstage cricket team. Give them a wave, ladies and gentlemen. We've just interrupted their game. Bye. Oh, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're very privileged to be able to take you into Soundstage 1 and to show you the actual Riddler's Lair control room set from the latest and greatest Batman movie, Batman Forever. Now please wait for the Kodak Express to come to a complete stop before departing from your left-hand side. We'll be entering the building through these doors to our left, so if the people in the last cage could make their way to door A. People in the middle cage, please make your way to door B, and people in this cage, follow me through door C, but please wait for me at the top of the stairs.
Is that the spot I ended up last time?
Yeah, I'm gonna take
You're going to get photos up this time, are you? Flash, Kelly. Flash.
Hey? Flash?
Flash alright?
Yep, cool. Alright, just
So I can get photos.
Ladies and gentlemen, please move
We've got
right
a
down to
couple
the
of things
very end of
left.
those viewing platforms so you can all see. You are welcome to take photos in here if you like. It's okay to use your flash.
I'm taking photos on this one.
Gotham has a new bad boy in town, and his name is the Riddler. What if you could know a man's mind? Would you not then own that man? What a rush! I am Columbus of the mind. Tampering with people's brainwaves is mind manipulation. It raises too many questions. Very well. Let's get real. For knowledge is power. Then God am I. Was that all the time? I can never tell. Greatest riddle of all. Can Bruce Wayne and Batman ever truly coexist? By the way, I've seen your mind. Freak! Really? What kind of man has bats on the brain?
was in the Phantom. Haven't even seen it yet. Take a photo of it, Kelly. It's in the Phantom. Go see Pacific Kelly. That's what I do Pacific Drive, isn't it?
How do you know?
Because I can see the windows.
Record in there, get in there.
Welcome everyone, our ride is on stage 3, which is currently being used for the exciting new television series Pacific Drive, which can be seen on the 9 network every Monday to Friday at 3:30 p.m. and every Monday and Wednesday evening at 11 p.m. Well folks, I hope by now you are getting some idea of how much production has taken place here, over hundreds and millions of dollars worth in just 8 years. Now that translates into lots of jobs and expert dollars on Australia. And while you're visiting Movie World today, don't miss one on Location Guide for showtimes. I will need to be quiet as we pass these buildings as not to disturb the creative minds working frantically on their next major production. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now arriving at our Movie Magic sound stages, where you'll be taken behind the scenes and shown some of the magic that goes into movie making. Please wait for the codec express to come to a complete stop before departing from your left-hand side. Please remember to take all of your belongings with you as you will not be returning to the shuttle. Make your way right over to the undercovered area. This is where the second part of your tour begins, and Gary will be there in a moment. There he is. Have a great afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your day here at Warner Brothers Movie World, alright? Hollywood on the Gold Coast. Bye-bye, folks.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in the undercovered area here in front of the bus, where the second part of your tour will begin. How are we all today?
Yeah.
I'll take that silence as a really good thanks. How are you? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another one of our giant Warner Brothers Movie World sound stages. Now, this one is very similar to the ones you've already seen on the tour, but with a couple of differences. Now, first of all, this one is divided into 3 separate working sound stages, and secondly, in here, you, the audience, have a chance to become part of that Warner Brothers Movie Magic!
Look at him go.
Rowdy bunch, aren't we?
Very excited.
Well, you see, I'm also an assistant to the casting director here at Warner Brothers Movie World, and as you've all been assembling here in front of me, I've cast my eye around and selected a few people who I think have got what it takes to become stars of the silver screen. Now, first and foremost, I'm looking for a brave and courageous pilot, someone who can fly a plane, and I'm looking at the gentleman through there with the blue sunglasses on. You look perfect for the role. Come up here and join me.
Hello.
Straight up here. Oh, what's your name?
Andy.
Andy, where you from?
London.
London!
Hey.
Lovely!
Hey.
Now that's my job. Now, you flew over here to Australia, of course?
Yeah, of course.
Were you behind the controls of the plane?
Nope.
Right, well you are today.
Great.
Today you're flying a B-17 bomber over the skies of war-torn Germany.
Should be fun.
You're getting back for winning the football. You reckon?
Yeah, right.
Okay, we'll tell you what, jump behind the bar. Move right down there, and there are cash register there. We'll see if we can find a few more playmates for you. Well, I've selected my brave and courageous pilot. Now I'm also looking for somebody else who can fly. How you doing? Come here. Oh. What's your name?
Justin.
Justin, where are you from?
Memphis.
Bathurst. You fly here as well?
Yes.
In a plane?
Yes.
Good. Unfortunately, I only had one aeroplane, and as you just witnessed, I already gave it away, so I'm afraid today you're going to have to fly without the plane. That's right, you'll be flying faster than a speeding bullet. You'll be leaping tall buildings with a single bound. And ladies and gentlemen, who thinks he's going to look pretty damn sexy in a pair of tights? You're laughing, I suggest we hide those legs behind the right thing. Well, I've selected my two flyboys. Now I'm looking for a third and final Warner's star. Now, once again, it needs to be somebody who's brave and courageous, somebody not at all afraid of heights, and probably most important of all, somebody who's just a little bit crazy.
This guy here.
I need a lady for this role.
Yeah, then she's stupid.
I'm afraid you've just been done. Come up here.
Camera day. What? Give us a camera day.
What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, where are you from?
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Don't tell him that.
You right there, Mr. Spielberg?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good on you. You many high-rise buildings there in Adelaide?
Don't think so.
Are you afraid of heights?
No. I don't want to be doing.
We'll see. You're going to be terrified when we're finished with him. Today I'm placing you 15 stories high on a ledge only 1 foot wide. How do you think you'll cope with that?
Fine.
I think you're very convincing. I'll tell you what, join the boys behind the bar there. Don't worry, if you fall, I'm sure Superman will catch you. Okay, maybe not. Well, I've selected my 3 Warner stars, but that's not all I need. I'm now looking for 3 sound technicians. They're going to be responsible for adding sound effects to a scene from Mel Gibson's Lethal Weapon 2 movie. Now, don't worry, you don't need to be an expert because all of the equipment is laid out in front of you. So I'll look to choose the gentleman standing right here. That's you. You don't look like an expert at much. Come up here and join me. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason, where are you from?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. I'm sorry. Now, have you had any experience with sound effects at all, Jason?
No, not really.
You're exactly what I'm looking for. Jump straight behind the bar, thank you. Now, let me see another 2 ladies to even things up. Have a lady standing right here with the jumper wrapped around her. Come on here, come on. Hi, what's your name?
Alison.
Alison, any experience with sound effects?
Not at all.
Do you have any children?
Yes.
Do you have experience with sound effects? Jump straight behind the bar, thank you. Okay, now let me see. Have a lady standing right through there with the leather jacket on. That's you, come on. Hi, what's your name?
Sashi.
Sashi, any experience with sound effects?
Not at all.
I'll give you a quick test. Can you give me the example of a noise a giraffe would make?
No, I can't.
I didn't think so. Okay, jump straight on the bar. Well, there they are, ladies and gentlemen, our 6 volunteers who, by the way, they do get paid for being stars. On behalf of our sponsors, Mask Confectionery, you will each receive a sample packet of the famous M&M's. Do try to control that excitement from the kids. Yes, I should like to pass him along for me, thanks. 1 packet per person. Now, the second shuttle's arrived now, face, so you stand forward, please. Move right up to the front of the bar here. Don't worry, I'll finish selecting people from the audience, so you can relax now. Now, for those of you who've just stepped off the shuttle, come and join us here in the undercovered area. There's plenty of room down the left-hand side for you all. You make your way down this side. I'll quickly explain what's been happening. I selected these 6 lucky people from the first shuttle. They're going to be your entertainment here today. First of all, I chose our brave and courageous pilot down the end there. He'll be flying a B-17 bomber over the skies of war-torn Germany. I then selected the gentleman standing next to him who will be soaring the skies of the Gold Coast wearing a sexy pair of tights. I then chose a young lady in the middle there, said she wasn't at all afraid of heights. Someone placing her 15 stories high on a ledge only 1 foot wide, we'll see how she copes. I then chose these next 3 people. They're going to be responsible for adding sound effects to a scene from Mel Gibson's Lethal Weapon 2 movie. And now it's time to show these people how much we really do appreciate their talents. Now on the count of 3, I want you all to yell, scream, cheer, stamp your feet. Sir, if you can throw the child up in the air, that'll be perfect. Okay, on the count of 3, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's actually the first time somebody has attempted to throw their child up in the air. Thanks for playing. Well, the first 3 people I selected, if you'd like to come down this way, thanks. You're off the wardrobe, straight through the gents' toilets. You spent a lot of time in the gents' toilets? She said yes! Be very careful back there, guys. Okay, my 3 sound technicians. You're not required until the 2nd sound stage, so you can rejoin your family and friends in the audience now. What's the first show from there? Ladies and gentlemen, please take a long, hard look at their faces. You see, sometimes our sound technicians have a nasty habit of disappearing into the crowd, so feel free to dob them in if you must. Well, you're possibly wondering about this bar we've been standing on up here. It was used in an Australian movie, shot here at Movie World quite a few years ago on sound stages 2 and 4. Any ideas as to what this Aussie film was? I'll give you a hint, it starred Kylie Minogue. Delinquents, that's it, we've got movie buffs out in the audience. Now, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this! In just a few short moments, we've transformed this mere movie world mortal into the new and improved Tom Cruise! Okay, Tom, how was your training?
Top secret.
Hey, this is my show, you have to tell me something.
If I tell you, I'll have to kill you. Oh, yes.
Oh, you're serious too. Now, one final question, Tom. Do you have any family or friends anywhere in the audience?
Yeah, got my sister up.
Sister, how are we? How do you do? No, I'll leave it alone. Okay, Tom, if you can just jump down on this platform here for me, thanks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you're all probably aware, shooting a film involves a lot more than just pointing the camera at the actors. Now, inside our 3 separate working sound stages, we'll be showing you a host of special effects, that special movie magic that makes movies what they are today. Now, inside our first sound stage, we'll be demonstrating the blue screen effect. This allows us to transport an actor
Let me introduce you now to somebody who's quite at home on the blue screen. Well, all the way from Hollywood, in fact, it's Mr. Sylvester Stallone.
Hi, everyone. You know I always have a lot of fun making movies. I guess it's like having a magic wand. You can make almost anything happen. That's why filmmakers use special visual effects like this blue screen stage with all this gee-whiz bang stuff. They can create any illusion they want. Now, for instance, they can actually take me to a place where trains run on time. Well, maybe that's just plain impossible. That was too close to comfort. Can somebody please give me some water? When I said water, I meant to drink of nice ice. Well, as you can see, special effects can take you anywhere, anytime, without ever leaving the studio. To show you how it's done, here's your show director. Excuse me, Slack. Now that's what I call movie magic. Have fun.
Well, thank you, Sly. Now let me introduce you to one of the stars of today's show. How about a big round of applause for our stuntwoman, Kelly? Everybody put your hands together. Hello. Welcome to our ledge. Now, you've had a lot of experience with heights before, haven't you, Kelly?
No.
But being a stuntwoman, you skydive, bungee jump, all that sort of thing, right?
No.
Well, good luck on our ledge today. Oh, I hope you're okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, with the help of Blue Screen Movie Magic, Kelly's going to show us how Mr. Stallone was able to perform all those wonderful tricks you just saw. Now, it's important for you to get the full effect by keeping your eyes on those large screens above. Now, Kelly, I'm your show director. When I say action, start shuffling your way along towards that ladder, but whatever you do, don't look down and please don't fall. You may not believe me, it is actually 15 stories straight down. Well, the police have arrived and the fire brigade as well, and there's a crowd of people gathered at the bottom saying, what's Kelly doing on the ledge 15 stories high? And action starts shuffling your way along towards that ladder now, but don't fall, it's 15 stories between you and certain death. Be very, very careful. Well, words of comfort from the fire chief saying they're on their way, but I think you've got the right idea. The only way is to climb up that ladder and get to the roof. They can pick you up from there, probably. Actually, Kelly, don't go up any higher than that. They just said something about the ladder just then, but I couldn't work out exactly what it was they said. Oh my goodness! The ladder's coming away from the wall! Hold on tight! It's 15 stories straight down between you and very hard concrete. And cut, cut, cut. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our stuntwoman Kelly. Fantastic. You can jump down now. Wow. Look, Kelly, if you make your way out the back, our park psychiatrist Peter, he's going to help with your recovery. Thank you very much again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the blue screen was not the only technique we used in that one short sequence. We also used another technique called matte painting. This next video will tell us exactly what that is. Sometimes it's not possible to find the right location to use for the blue screen effect, so some work must be done to doctor the location. For example, the building we chose in Brisbane didn't have a top floor with a ledge, but the rest of the building looks great. So one frame of the film we shot was then taken and enlarged to a suitable size. An artist then painted on a new top floor, complete with Warner Brothers logo, Batman poster, and of course the ledge. The painting and film were then combined to give us the effects seen on our screens, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the job of the matte artist, and quite simply, movie magic. And And look who has joined us, it's the Man of Steel. But you're not Clark Kent, are you? What's your name?
Justin.
Justin, where are you from?
Bathurst.
Bathurst. Justin, do you often dress like this when you're travelling, or just today?
Oh, only just today.
Just today, alright. Are you ready for takeoff? Alright, put your hands above your head in a classic Man of Steel pose. Keep your eyes on that screen above you because, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of the blue screen, you'll believe that a man can indeed fly. There he goes, straight through the studio roof. In fact, you left a bit of a hole there, Superman. Don't worry, we'll fix it up later. That's okay. Okay, before you get too far away from us, how about you give us a wave? Oh, Superman. Everything okay? Our superhero is currently being filmed simultaneously by two cameras, one directly above him, another one is on the tripod to his right. It's the rotation of these cameras that give us the various angles on our superhero, and it's a lights, turntable, and blue screen that do the rest. Now they say if you flap your arms like a chicken, you'll fly much faster, so start flapping your arms like a chicken, that's the way. Look at the speed he's picked up, ladies and gentlemen. Taking him so fast, he's already over Palmetto's golf course, so do you play golf at all? How about a bit of a golf swing? Oh no, Superman's having a bit of trouble flying along there. Everything seems to be okay now though. Where are we going? We're over Jupiter's Casino down into the heart of Surfer's Paradise now. Those buildings are a bit close together there, so just be on the lookout. No, don't go that way, look out! Wow, you just flew through the 14th floor of that building with a big smile on your face. What on earth was distracting you? Ah, the pretty girls on the beach, of course. Well, why don't you blow them a kiss? Very nice. We're over the ocean now, so a few swimming strokes might be in order. How about a bit of freestyle? That's the way. And some breaststroke, perhaps. Nice form, yeah. And, of course, my favourite doggy paddle. That's the way as he rounds the corner. All right, now, how about a big smile and a big wave goodbye? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our superhero. Fantastic. Okay, you can jump down now. Come on down. I have to ask you, how was the flight?
Interesting.
Interesting. There's a few rough patches there, but you seem to come through all right. I've got some not so good news for you though. We don't have a phone booth for you to get changed, and you're going to have to stay like that for the rest of the day. Is that okay with you?
No.
Not a problem. He is a superhero indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our superheroes in blast on the stage. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see yourself as your favourite superhero, you can make your way down to the recording studio on the end of May.
Technicians, watch your monitors closely, because in just a moment, you'll all be responsible for adding every single sound effect to this scene.
This is after 6:20. Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. That's easy. Don't you want to see a badge? Don't do that again.
Okay, let me see a badge.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop, good cop.
Shut up.
Okay. Bad cop, bad cop. I'll get it.
No.
It's only room service.
Only jump.
Hey. That's my phone. You guys didn't want anything, right? Wait, bring it here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's mine. Boy, there you can add anything you want. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger, I ordered eggs.
Okay, now it's time to have a little bit of fun with our technicians. What we're going to do is replay that scene, but this time without the sounds, so that the sounds our technicians make can be recorded onto the film. But first, let's have a look at what their responsibilities are. Hi, what's your name? Hi, Sashi, you're our blue technician. You have the first sound effect of the men walking down the hall, so nice loud footsteps right by the microphone there. Then you have two door latch effects, both times the door is opened. One gunshot, pull the trigger just once, and the tinkling of the glass as the men fall through the window. Got that? Great, you'd like to stand up there? Alright, hi, what's your name? Hi Alison, you're our pink technician. You have two door knocks, one with Mel Gibson, one with the waiter. Nice and loud against the perspex there. Then you have the lifting and replacing of the plate lid cover. There are 4 cues for that, but you can watch the men as they do it, just follow along with them. And for your final sound, we need a loud crashing sound. This is when the men fall through the window. So you grab hold of this handle, pull it up high and hold it there. Everything that's in this end will tip down to this end and create the sound we need. Okay? Hi, what's your name? Hi, Jason. You're our yellow technician. You have the opening, closing, and opening again of that door. As soon as you've opened it the second time, come straight over here. This is the waiter coming into the room, so you have to open the door and push the cart straight away, making sure all 4 wheels get over that bump there. This one's when Belle jumps onto the cart before it crashes, so just grab hold of it and shove it into the wall to give us that landing sound. And for your final sound effect, you have the most important sound of the entire scene, the 3 men falling into the pool. Now we need a loud splashing sound for this one, so grab hold of the crate with both hands, raise it high above your head and slam it down into the face of the water. Now, it does look a little complicated and our technicians will have to work quite fast, but to help them out, we've assigned each of them a colour, blue, pink and yellow. Now, colour-coded cues with a number and a short description of the sounds required will flash on all of our screens 3 times. Technicians, it is on the 3rd flash that you make the appropriate sound. Please watch only for your own colour, ignore all other instructions and make each sound as loud as you can. Okay, let's give it a go. Stand by. Quiet on the set. Action. You got wet. That is really strange. That's never happened before. Alright, let's replay that scene this time with their sounds added and we'll see just how well they did.
Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. Don't you want to see a badge? Don't do that again.
Okay, let me see a badge.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop.
Shut up.
Okay. Bad cop, bad. I'll get it.
No.
It's only room service.
Only jump.
Hey. That's my phone. Guys, you want anything, right? Wait, bring it here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on. Boy. There, you can add anything you want. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger, I ordered egg.
Walk out the window!
How about a big round of applause for our 3 wonderful sound technicians? So, who thinks they've got what it takes to make movie magic?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have now entered a military zone. The year is 1943 and the world is at war. Captain Andy, please stand ready and waiting for your mission briefing, please.
Today's bombing mission, gentlemen, is a strategic factory at Bremen. Destroying this target is vital. Good luck.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You have just seen the Memphis Belle take off for its 25th and final mission. This plane and crew will have to fly in World War II. Now what you see before you on this soundstage is the actual life-size replica of the B-17 and all the models that were created solely for the motion picture Memphis Belle. They represent a stunning achievement on the part of our technicians and that of the film's Academy Award-winning producer, Mr. David Putnam, whom it is now my pleasure to introduce.
Filming the story of an air war that happened almost 50 years ago proved to be an incredible challenge. To recreate the realism, the excitement, and the tension that we felt the film needed, we had to call upon every single special effect and piece of movie magic that so far the cinema's managed to invent. Today you're going to see some of those special effects and that movie magic. And I hope it goes some way towards allowing you to enjoy a really terrific day at Warner Movie World. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Now to show you some of that magic, we first start over here with this fantastic 1/6 scale model of the Mama's Boys, complete with propellers that turn and turret that's actually fire. If you'd like to get your cameras ready, because I'm going to fire them just as they did in the movie. But don't worry for the firing line, because today she's just firing blanks. Now who'd like a model like this hanging from the bedroom ceiling? Too big? Well, how about a 1/24th model? We just see it either end of the sound stages in the spotlight now. These replicas are so realistic on film that we think you'll have trouble deciding which were the real planes that were used in the movie. Now, to give this film an even more realistic feel, Warner Brothers built this full-size replica, complete in every living detail. They built it in sections so we can get our cameras in and film the stars at work. The pilot's and bombardier section is mounted here on this hydraulic activator, or gimbal as it is called in the industry. The gimbal's movements allow us to simulate flying, and speaking of flying, so two pilots have joined us. Good afternoon. Could you please say your name? Captain Andy, your squadron leader has instructed you to bomb a strategic factory at Bremen. Do you have your flight plans laid in and plotted for Germany? Okay, then for the benefit of the audience, can you please point in the direction in which you'll be flying today? Are you sure you two are on the same flight? Oh, well, climb on board, commence pre-flight check, and Captain, have a word to your co-pilot to make sure she knows where Germany really is. Now, with the help of our brave aviators, we're going to put this baby through its paces to show you how we use a scenic foreground and the blue screen effect to recreate two scenes from the famous 25th mission. Now, Captain Andy, do you think 30 seconds of training is enough for you to survive World War II? Well, you're a very sick man. Okay, if you'd just like to give me the thumbs up to show me you're ready for takeoff. Okay, if you'd just like to grab your joystick and I'll activate the cameras. Well, there go two partners there up in the silver screen. Now, as the Belle rolls out information, you will see the 1/6 scale model of the mother and country. Now, partners, before you get too far, how about you turn around and give us a wave? No, to the camera behind you. In the cockpit. Top left hand, no, your other left co-pilot. The yellow and black box. Oh, there it is, hi. Now, who's flying the plane? Turn around, co-pilot. Now you'll see the 1/24th model at a greater distance. That's the entire squadron used in the movie. Creeping in now is a blue screen effect. The blue screen effect will demonstrate you on soundstage 1. You have terrific use for that right here on the soundstage, but first of all, take a look at this. Isn't it amazing? We actually exploded a 1/6 scale model, and with additional elements such as wind machine clouds and smoke, we can actually simulate the entire World War II combat sequence right here on the soundstage. And let's see what happens when we superimpose that explosion in front of our cockpit. Memphis Belle, that's a windy city. She's been hit on her port side. She's coming across your nose. Look sharp, pilots. Pull out, Memphis Belle. You're going to a dive. Pull up. You're losing altitude. Pull out, Memphis Belle. Oh no, I don't know what's going on. Mayday, mayday, Memphis Belle. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is real movie magic. Made even more magical by the fact that our brave captain was smiling through the entire crash sequence. Let's just see if the Memphis Belle made it back home safely. On May 17, 1943, the Memphis Belle completed its 25th and final mission. mission. They're the first American bombing crew to successfully complete the required 25-day bombing race over Germany. And on completion of the seemingly impossible task, they were at long last allowed to return home. Well, looks like the Memphis Belle is back home saying, now let's see how our pilots did. Bit of moving in the cockpit I see, and there's our co-pilot. Not too impressed though. And here comes our brave captain. And we'll please give a huge round of applause for our two brave aviators. Dismissed. Next time, try the Navy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Warner Brothers Movie World and Mars Confectionery, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to share with you some of the magic that goes into movie making.